One. Wait a second.
Pachigayu started just in time. It just turned to 10:01 just now as I said my third word. So we made it. It's 10 o'clock start. Very interesting people in the panel. But first, tragic news, sad news. Hard for me to even say it without tears in my eyes. In fact, let me reach for my tissue box and be prepared. I don't want to cry on camera since it's also a visual medium. Today at 7 p.m., the collector or the magistrate or the mayor or whoever runs these things or the parking attendant have shut down Oval Maidan in South Mumbai because they're saying too many people are there, which means I can't walk my dogs anywhere. So it's a humble request from me to anybody with a small garden. Can I come and walk my dogs in your garden? And I will also offer a certain amount of money, which IVM will put forward for me from their side for peace of mind, what we call sukoon in Urdu, a language which may or may not be allowed in some time. So all I'm saying is that when you shut Oval Maidan, I feel it's just attacking poor South Mumbai residents because no one's touched the great Shivaji Park. They dared come there and shut that down. Or MIG ground, which has a lot of influence back in Bandra, or the Andheri Sports Complex. Everything, all that's fine. Poor Oval Maidan, the poor people like myself with their poorer dogs and poor what we call jungly cricketers. The organized cricketers are fine in white, but there are also jungly cricketers like Silvery and Tony and me and Amit who just wear anything, long pants, black shoes, and play cricket that type. So those are the ones who've infiltrated, and because of them and their closeness and proximity, they've come down really hard on the Oval Maidan. I feel again like I'm being attacked and victimized, and I honestly feel that some action should be taken against authorities for shutting down just one garden. Shut them all down, or leave my Oval Maidan alone. Now that's my rant for the day. I wipe away the tears and welcome on our fabulous podcast Amit with his brand new equipment. No metaphor for the privates. He's
Okay.
He's got himself an iPad, or is it a
I have
notebook, or is it a?
no. It's an iPad. I gave in. I finally got one. I can't
Okay,
believe I spent the
let
money
me.
on this.
Yeah, we just stay
Makes me
there. We're
feel
coming
like a
back to you in a
fool.
second. Yeah,
I'm
just
very
stay there.
depressed.
Yeah, wait, don't waste your rant. Wait. We have to introduce Tony Sebastian, show him the right respect. Also part of the IBM family with lovely paintings in the background. I can't really see properly, but there's
There's a
a guy in a
Virat
blue.
Kohli one, which is quite
Who's Virat
nice.
Kohli?
I don't
Yeah,
know
And
who
and there's
and I
Rafael
think the
Nadal.
other. Who is the other one?
It's
Nadal.
Nadal.
Yeah.
Nadal. Okay, yeah, all right. That makes
Basically a
sense.
distraction
okay,
technique from the lack of haircut during lockdown. So
you're looking very
No,
spiffing, my
but you
friend.
have a nicer background than any of us do, which is good.
yeah,
I have as usual no background.
I actually drove from Bombay back to Kerala just to get this background because these are
That's
the
a
things
commentary
that
on
get you
Maharashtra
creds in
politics, if
office
ever
life.
I've heard
Yeah.
one. Huh? That's the Malayali talking about Maharashtra politics. Lovely city, but I'll go back. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's all because they shut the Maidans. And we have our producer Silvery joining us,
Good
looking
morning. Hi,
very.
guys.
He seems he's got this stoic sort of personality where nothing seems to affect him. Actually, I'm quite glad because without that, I think we'll all crumble. Amit is already starting to crumble, and now I'll let you talk, please, as openly as you want, because you've gone with the enemy. So there's a hypocrisy there which you want to tell us about.
It's not a hypocrisy. It is market research.
Well, you bitch them out all the time.
Yeah, because they suck. It was painful, man. I mean, like, I got an Apple iPad,
Is this
and
your
it
first
was
ever Apple product?
no. So I set up Apple products
No.
for my mom before. My
Okay.
mom has used an iPhone. My mom has used an iPad Mini. So I've set these things up for her before. I've never used one myself. I had an iPod Touch like 6 years, 7 years, 8 years ago, right? Like before iPhones came out. So actually,
Yeah.
probably even longer than that, 10, 12 years ago. So I had an
And
iPod Touch at that
is that
time,
when you
but
lost your hair? Sorry.
no, I lost my hair
Unnecessary.
much earlier than that. But
Because your war with Apple has to have consequences. Sorry, go
well,
on.
so actually, I did. If you think of it that way, I lost my hair when I did first start using Apple products, which was when I was in college, in 96, 97. Right? I used Apple products then, but I was setting up an iPad yesterday, and holy shit, it's so annoying. It just took forever to do anything. The only thing that made me happy in the they talk about delight all the time. Now, Apple is supposed to delight you. The only feeling of delight I got was when I found out that I have a free year of Apple TV Plus. That's the only sense of delight I got in the entire process yesterday. Really, really annoying.
This is how they get the Indians. They always get the Indians with an extra touch, They go jail later or milk petrol mein or something. There's always a little touch.
Dude,
And
this
then
thing costs
it's a bribe.
this thing costs 30 grand. There is like the thing is 1,200 rupees. That's the value of the Apple Plus. I would have been better off just buying that on its own.
The last time people paid such a price to torture themselves, Indians were voting in the elections. So.
And Tony Sebastian coming fast from the Adani end, right up quick. We'll come to that later.
Oh yeah, we should.
I'll stick to that end because I'm working from the other end. So I'll stick to that end. As far as I'm concerned. As they say, we don't know. We're not for sure who runs the government. So it's either this end or that end, or maybe both.
So
Yeah,
we should
but that's the thing with Apple products, right? Like their target audience is either gullible people or masochists. So this
Yep.
is why you should do a MBA.
So I don't know about
after
you
your
guys, but Tony, in my family, my son is very anti-Apple, and my daughter is like you dare. It's like, since you're not very religious, I think the religious thinking is there with the product. So she's very pro, and it's like India, Pakistan, man. It's unbelievable. And until I met Amit, I didn't get that feeling that there's so much angst and all. But people who are really interested in technology, they really side with one or the other. It's almost like I won't say it, but it's like the country. You would divide it. Right?
So
Like,
yesterday,
But you put a nice balancing act, right? You've got half a ear pod on and half not.
but guys, again, the Indian in me is thinking, "Ki iska bhao kitna hoga? If you're going to give me 1 year plug, I'm getting good enough stuff. Why could we just buy it in the 50% range in any case? There's got to be options."
Yeah, it's like
So
that biryani story, right? Like full biryani is 100 rupees, half biryani is 70 rupees. Give me the other half for 30 rupees.
So I was expressing frustration with this whole Apple thing yesterday, right? And our old friend Amit Verma, the Seen and the Unseen podcast guy, who we had been on for a couple of this, right? So he basically responded to me saying that be careful about bitching about Apple so much, because chances are that you will be arrested for hurting religious sentiments, which I think is true.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Let's say in the evolved, if we dare say it with arrogance, evolved people who don't look at religion as the thing to turn to, I think these things are more important. For some of us, it's sport, whether it's Liverpool or India, and for others, it's technology. And then there's the rabid masses. Hey, I'm this community and I'm that community. We look down.
I'd be amazed if Tony and Naren have not done an episode on tribalism yet on Simplified. You must have done something at some point, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. We're closing in on 200 episodes on Simplified. So at this point, we're basically looking at anything that comes our way.
200, that's not
Cyrus,
bad.
you saying wow to 200 is like...
But we don't know how many we have. And by the way, half the time our tech doesn't work. Why do he hate Apple that much? Because every time it's an FOP, really, that's true, huh, Amit? The statistics show that it's the Apple product that screwed up. Last week it was me, but this is an Apple iPad with the Apple, whatever you call this crap. And even all the stuff here mostly around is Apple products for some reason. Having said that, why do you charge so much if it's not giving you bang for your buck in terms of performance?
So people think it does, but I feel like you get toys, right? But yeah, that's what you're getting. You're getting like very close to finished. They tell you how to do things. If you want to do things the way you want to do them, you need to use Android or Windows. If you want to do things the way Apple wants to do things, then you use Apple products. I mean, like that's, I think, how it really kind of works. If you're completely comfortable doing things exactly the way they want you to, then go for it.
It's like buying Glenn Maxwell at the IPL auction for 15 crores. Like, so it's very flashy, but you don't know what you'll get.
Yeah, or maybe he's related to the owners, because you couldn't have underperformed more than the year before. I mean, he must be just wow. So this year, the message is clear: make as less runs as you can, so that you can get into the next auction with a 15 crore plus tag. And poor Steven Smith, who had an average thing, he went for 2.2, one of the best batsmen of his generation. Tony, this is really funny. What's going on? Are we stupid, or are we not able to understand what's going on? I mean, some things just don't make any sense. There's no logic.
There is some 4D chess going on here. But like, I think this has also been a good political strategy for a long time. So I think sport is now just taking a leaf out of that book.
Oh,
like, be as bad as you can. Yeah.
So
no, like be as
non-performance
bad
will
as
be
you can
rewarded.
to get elected, right? So yeah.
Fair enough. Non-performance. Yeah. That's a great metaphor. I mean, I'm coming from you, Tony Sebastian, fellow minority. Please say what you want. And you will never be seen again. Hey, don't worry. We'll find you in Kerala. If you're going to the polls anyway, you'll go and never come back. Unless, of course, you have the right vote. God, it's a little scary. But okay, let's get on with it. We haven't even done a topic. Daniel, can tell.
Yep.
Yeah.
We kind of addressed slightly the Motera Stadium in Ahmedabad, originally called the Sardar Patel Stadium, has been renamed to Narendra Modi Stadium. And
I think it's still called the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel
the
complex.
complex, the complex is still
Because
called
then,
Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
you got to realize there's a hierarchy and you got to keep the
Yeah.
hierarchy. Then under that, there's the stadium, which Motera being just a place, I suppose you wanted to put a name to it. And why go
Yeah.
with a cricketer? There's no connect between cricket and the stadium, or a footballer, or even a great wedding organizer who probably will use it in certain seasons and all that. Or Falguni Pathak, who the pride of Motera in many ways. But
I
Yes,
got a
Amit,
question.
you
Are
have
there
the
a lot
guts.
of good?
You
Are
have the
there
guts, go on.
Gujarati? Are there Gujarati cricketers? Are there a lot of Gujarati
What are you
cricketers?
saying? We have three. We
I'm
have three
asking you.
Gujaratis in the 11 playing for the first
Right
time.
now?
Three.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
Jasprit Bumrah is of Sikh descent, but he speaks Chase Gujarati, born and bred in Ahmedabad. He's a Gujarati as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Cheteshwar Pujara is from Saurashtra, but very much a Gujarati, if not from Ahmedabad.
Saurashtra is
And the
Gujarati.
guy who took 6 wickets for 31 runs yesterday,
Patel.
Akshar Patel, which is, I
Okay.
grew up with an Akshar, it's AKSHR. He made it AXAR, for which I spent 3 days trying to figure out how to pronounce the name. I am putting Akshar.
He brings
sir,
the
which
X
is a normal
factor to
Gujarati
the
name.
team. Right?
Exactly. Yeah, he does. And
But
yeah.
this is
But
interesting,
he's
right?
a Patel, so not always the most popular.
Right.
If you want to.
The
But it's
reason I
interesting
asked,
that the stadium is not named after sports people, but politicians. Like
Yeah.
we've changed it from Iron Man of India to Irony Man of India. So
Tony, let me tell you, Bishan Singh Bedi, who's just recovering from bypass, wrote a lovely article about the Arun Jaitley renaming of Firoz Shah Kotla after Arun
Yeah.
Jaitley passed away. A nice guy, Arun Jaitley, and all that's great. But he explained only in the subcontinent are stadiums named after people who have nothing to do with cricket. I mean, it doesn't happen in England. It won't happen in Australia. It never happened in the West Indies or South Africa. I
Yeah.
won't name the countries, but we have a Gaddafi stadium in bloody Lahore. Gaddafi is he doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Finished as a concept. But to honor him in the 80s, they changed it to Gaddafi. General Zia al-Haq said he's coming here, change the name of the stadium. And they're lumped with that. Everyone's like, who the modern day guys who are trying to play cricket under 19 they have no idea. What the hell is the stadium? And now, of course, in India,
what do you think is
Rajiv
better?
Gandhi,
What do you think is better, the Indian style of this, or the South Asian style of politician naming, or the American style of corporate naming? Right, like First Bank Stadium.
corporate naming, I don't like, but I'll accept it because it's like we have to. There are different elements that make the circus. And they're important in that bloody element of. I don't.
So
I have a different view.
So
I like
corporations
it.
are involved in this stadium also, because the two bowling ends of the stadium, I'm sure you guys have heard, they're called the Reliance end and Adani end of the Narendra Modi Stadium. It's just, I don't know, all kinds of irony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, not to point fingers, but Lords is
I
the
know.
mostly end and Pavilion end. But just when you grow up, if you're a big cricket buff and all that, it's a little hard on the ears. I mean, and I love my West Indies. They've got the nicest names: Sabina Park, Queens Park. Why come here? Look, we have Oval Maidan which they shut down. Use that name. That's great. The Motera Oval or whatever. Or you can use Gujarati words or Marathi words. I have no problem. But they should connect with cricket. There's no connect with cricket, but whatever. Now,
but all that apart, it's a fabulous setting, right? And like they have the largest
my
number of
worry
seats. And
okay, you're trying to save yourself
No.
in case you come back. Okay. You have your e-pass when you exit Kerala, na?
yeah.
E-pass with you. Okay.
I need my anticipatory bail.
Yeah, you must. In fact, my worry is if we make jokes about the renaming, Munawar Farooqi will be put in jail again. So I'm being very careful.
Yeah, so I was saying, right, like it has the largest facilities. It's even got 11 pitches. So India may have several problems, like 99 problems, but a pitch ain't one. So that's where we.
That's true. No, but isn't this very Indian to claim biggest? This is a new thing. We have the biggest statue or largest statue. Now we have the biggest stadium, which is a good. I thought the Maracana was almost 120,000, 130,000, so it's touch and go. But fair enough. But I don't know. You got some great names coming out from the area. I mean, even Pujara can get his own stadium if you want to, with a living cricketer for that matter. Or Ranjit Singh Ji, the great. He's of Gujarati descent in the end. Rajput, Gujarati speaking man. The Jhala family. So they've got enough people from the business or the culture to use. Why do you need to outsource?
But aren't they all that, right? Isn't Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai also based on
why
the?
does it have to continue like this? Wankhede, why Wankhede? He built it, yes. But really, it's not your personal stadium then, no?
We have this worshipping kind of thing, right? We need to worship our leaders. We have that as a thing. It's iconography in some ways, and it doesn't make sense. I mean, I think it would be great. But again, I think it's all that, right? Wankhede, Brabourne, I mean, like, Firoz Shah Kotla, all of these are like political figures, right? None of them are
No, so
cricket
Firoz
figures.
Shah Kotla is a king from when? From 900 years before. So again,
Mhm.
it's a slice of history. Arguable point.
Eden Gardens.
But
Eden is also based on the name of that Brit guy, right? That Viceroy or whatever.
yeah, but the moment they put gardens on top of it, it nullifies the whole thing a little
So,
bit.
I mean, like you put stadium on it, gardens on it, whatever. It's all that.
Look,
It's this
yeah,
only,
except for Shanta Kumar and Srishant, who Tony will tell you, although he took 5 wickets 2 days ago in his one of his second return first class match,
Yeah.
all cricketers are fair game.
Correct.
Srishant, unfortunately, still has his dark cloud over him. Although between you and me, Tony, let me tell you, best right arm outswing bowler I think India has produced.
Yeah,
the
that
right-hander.
spell in South
Yeah.
Africa. Who can forget?
Not just that spell in South Africa. I remember Jeffrey Boycott saying the guy hit the perfect length, could swing the ball, could swing the
Yeah.
old ball, the new ball. To the right-handers, he was deadly and he was fast. He was a born athlete. What a shame. This is another tragedy. Take out a tissue for that. Oval and Srishant. Would have been for my money the next. Ishant is on 100 tests. Srishant was fit enough. At 37, he's bowling as quickly as before. So you can imagine
Absolutely.
how long he'd have played.
Yeah,
Back
but all
to
things
great-
considered, this
Yeah.
stadium is actually the closest related to cricket for a political stadium because in Modi there is ODI. So
You spent all
This
night
is
over
not
that one?
simplified. This is not simplified. Simplified is full of puns.
yeah,
We are
like you
Garibon
have a
simplified.
disclaimer at
Yeah.
the beginning that says language might not be appropriate. We
Yeah,
have the
I had-
same just
yeah,
for puns.
Guys, may I just tell you there was one other option which was in cricketing circles discussed, but then because of cultural pronunciations and all that, it was decided not to. Famously, this is also the area where Donald Trump, who was called Dolan Trump, had come to visit. So there was a point to name it Dolan Stadium, but I don't know in the translation if there would have
I
been.
think that would have been a
know,
little bit of a problem.
perhaps, yeah, it would have been too much.
Yeah,
So then they decided.
yeah.
And plus, he lost power. The moment you lose power,
You're done.
turn your
Yeah.
back immediately. Get out.
But I really like the way they used to name stadiums in the US way back when, right? Like, so it used to be so in
Tony, he's showing
Philadelphia.
off, huh? He's
No,
showing
I'm
off
not.
about growing up in the US, but you and me are stuck here.
No, but
When
I'm
we go
saying
in
we
green Kerala.
we should have, this is what they should have, right? Like, so each city had its own thing, right? Los Angeles Forum, Philadelphia Spectrum, Madison Square Garden.
What does Shia
Huh?
Stadium mean?
What is Shea Stadium?
Shia Stadium.
Shea. So that was actually named after, if I'm not mistaken, after like a prominent baseball person. I think it might have been like an ex-commissioner of baseball or something like that. So that actually
So he
is
was
more
related
along
to
the
good
lines
sport.
of the Narendra Modi Stadium, right? But
Oh, he
generally
was-
speaking, no, generally speaking, though, you see, like you have the Astrodome in Houston, which was like this big dome that there would be like a brand created for each thing, right? And I wish that would be like that. But then I think one of the other problems is all these stadiums are mostly used for stadium stuff only. They're not used for other things that much, right? Whereas the venues over there are probably used for a lot of concerts and stuff like that on a very much more regular basis.
That naming
coming back to
convention
India
is
for-
actually followed by apartment complexes here, right? Like Lodha Elysium and Riviera Grand or whatever.
And coming back to India, I'm worried that UP elections, when it happens, will the stadiums in Lucknow and thereabouts be named Yogi Adityanath Stadium? If Mayawati makes a comeback at some point, the Mayawati Stadium, Akhilesh Yadav and Mulayam Yadav and Sun Stadium. I mean, so if you look around the country, we could be in trouble with this precedent. Everyone trying to strong arm their way in the region. We could have lots of changes of names. Yeah. Wankhede could
that's a
become
good
the Patel
question.
Stadium.
Oh, you think the Wankhede will get his name changed? It's possible, right?
Well, why not? It seems to be like, there's a trend. The big man sets the trend and the others seem to be also want to follow this. What the hell? It takes
Yeah.
one guy with a paintbrush
Yeah.
and a bucket to come there and right there, Uddhav Thackeray Stadium, COVID, savior of Mumbai, lockdown 5 going on, don't come out of Wankhede Stadium, Polyumra Gate, you will be shot. Oval close. So
I'm actually considering a name change myself, so I'm off to get a paint.
But Tony, you have two first names. Get yourself a surname, no?
Yeah. Protecting my family and all that.
Yeah. so all the minorities of India are going to do that now, huh? What's your name? Abdul. That's it. All right.
Yeah, moving on to the next topic. Activist Disha Ravi got bail from a court in Delhi. Finally, she got bail after a week of being arrested. And the court had the judge who was presiding over the session, Judge Rana. I'm forgetting his full name right now. But Judge Rana,
Justice
Dharmendra
Rana.
Rana, additional sessions judge Dharmendra Rana. he has some great quotes,
Hmm.
which
Please.
if these quotes are taken as precedent going forward, then it's great for India. But I don't think so. But again, great quotes. So I'm going to read some of them. This
Yeah.
very, very nicely said. He says the first one that is on this article that I'm reading on Live Law is citizens are conscious keepers of government in any democratic nation. They cannot be put behind bars simply because they choose to disagree with state policies. Great. Another one was difference of opinion, disagreement, divergence, dissent, or for that matter, even disapprobation are recognized legitimate tools to infuse objectivity in state policies. An aware and assertive citizenry, in contradistinction with an indifferent or docile citizenry, is indisputably a sign of healthy and vibrant
You
democracy.
want to try that one more time?
Yeah, but also
See
nobody
if
in
you can get all the
BJP,
words right.
nobody in
Yeah.
the BJP speaks
A
English
lot of
properly.
it,
So I don't know what's the point of that. You got to Sanskrit fight as quickly as possible. Or it's not going to make any headway. Yeah. But
Too
he
many
has to
syllables.
read
But
these out to the bureaucracy, the police in Bangalore or Delhi or whatever. I mean, they are the ones who have to hear this. There's no
yeah,
point telling us. We all know what is right and wrong, somewhat.
yeah, but also, but basically, this point is saying that right to protest, right to dissent is a right. We
See,
are all good,
just
basically.
fundamentally, and Tony
Yeah,
and Amit can, I think, will agree completely, which is democracy. The one definition we have is the right to argue, the
Yeah.
right to say,
Yeah.
I'm not happy. Otherwise, that's the one salient feature for me. Everything else, is always twisted here and there, and you can come up with whatever opinion you want. But the whole idea is that we're now getting scared to talk. And that's really sad because it doesn't mean we don't support the government. You can have different views on different things. That's the way democracy works. But
That's
now
exactly
we're
right.
scared.
Actually, the best one, Antrish, I think the one that he was talking about was one where he was talking about, you cannot arrest people because they're associating with people who you have an issue with,
yeah,
right? And
I
I
get
think
that.
I think that's one of the most important things that really needs
Well,
to get
except for
hammered in.
Kangana and Mumbai. Kangana and Mumbai could be a problem. Just and Arnab in Mumbai. These two you have to watch out for. So
Why
there are
Amit
exceptions.
brought that up is for the ability to disassociate from podcast hosts and guests that he brings on. I'm not.
Which is a
I don't
fundamental
endorse
right
that.
in a democracy for the proprietor also to say, look, this is their talk, not my talk. I may be part of the platform, but yeah, why? I agree. Totally. It's like in a family having different opinions.
Yeah.
I don't understand transgender urinals, but many people say we should have them.
Yeah.
I see awkward
Sure.
pause. No one's interested
Well,
in
we see,
transgender
there's nothing to
politics.
say
How we-
about that. Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
if you go online, there's some 108 genders. So are we going to have 108 toilets? I mean,
No, actually, the solution, so the suggested solution is having only one toilet.
yes. And have you been in India when there's only one toilet?
I
Anyway,
have not.
you choose.
Not.
Just go on a globe of India. Just take the map and with your finger hit one spot. Let's go to a toilet there, and then you'll apply for your green card by the evening, 6 o'clock. I promise you. Anyway, coming back to the. Is there any other
Yeah,
quote?
there are a couple more which I would like to read. This one is this 5,000 year. He's talking about India. This 5,000 years old civilization of ours has never been averse to ideas from varied quarters. The following couplet in Rig Veda embodies our cultural
Excellent.
ethos, expressing our respect for divergent opinions. And the quote that he then quotes is, "Let noble thoughts come from all directions." That's from the Rig Veda. So he's now approaching like a more Hindu sentiment also, where he's like, okay,
It's not a
since you
Hindu
guys
sentiment.
keep no, but he's saying like,
People have to stop
since you
thinking
guys,
that when you quote from a scripture, it means that you're quoting from a religion. You're not. These are universal
okay, yeah,
thoughts.
sure, correct, that's true, yeah, fair. And
Put up a fight, yeah. It's democracy.
Okay.
Yeah. We are speaking about the right to argue, and Antriksh is like, no.
yeah, okay,
So-
I know.
right.
Big bully. No, but I'm going to be in my bonnet about this whole thing because people think the moment you mention something, if I quote the Bible, it's like I'm trying to convert you. No. There are some simple thoughts,
Yeah,
forgive thy
correct.
enemy. I mean, that's just a beautiful thought. Well, why is that? Does it mean that you've now got to, become a Roman Catholic? It's just a thought. So they say Shakespeare said devil can cite scripture for his purposes. The reverse is also true. And the reverse should be used more, where you use different things to make good points, and it's not bound to a certain tribe. But whatever, I give up. I'm with Tony. We'll just find another land. We'll call it Sebastian Nagar until Tony says that I don't want people without beards there or something, and then we start fighting. Human beings
Yeah.
are shit, man.
You're gonna get in trouble for promoting the do land theory.
The Doland.
Doland. But we have it on tape. We played it in the studio for about 14 or 15 minutes without stopping because everyone who was passing had to listen. So when that actually happened, if you play it, it's a stumble, but it's two syllables said quickly, Roland, like that. But it is, if you break it down in slow motion, like a wicket that's fallen or whatever, it's clear.
Yeah.
Beautiful. These are beautiful moments. Again, a universal point. Made everybody happy. We all smile. It doesn't actually
Correct.
belittle anyone, but of course, now we're worried.
No, it doesn't. It's a verbal,
cultural- It's a cultural and mispurposes that happen sometimes, which is beautiful because it's a comedy of error, right?
No, but we all misspeak, right? I mean, like there are times when we all
course.
mispronounce stuff. I don't think that's the
100%.
biggest thing. There are
Yeah,
other
yeah.
things to get.
As a Malayali who's spoken English in South Bombay, I can tell you
Yeah.
that there are several
Forget
times that
that.
I empathize with people who say mispronounce
Did you
words.
know? But Tony, did you know that Park is actually a hotel in Calcutta? So but here it's an abuse. I mean, everything is different. It's no biggie. As long as there's no malice intended, I don't see the point of arguing about these things.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So one
So,
last
should we
quote.
take a break before we go? Oh, sorry, you have one.
Yeah.
more.
One last
Also,
quote.
because Amit, you're on your phone all the time. I don't know. Are you betting on the match or something?
No.
Which is
I
against the law?
just I'm heading to office today after a while, so we're just kind of coordinating something at the
Right.
same time,
But
which I shouldn't do because I get annoyed when you're watching matches at the same time. So I should put the phone away.
Luckily for you, it's a day-nighter.
That is true. Yeah, no, I will put my phone away.
Okay, we'll take a break while he puts his phone away. Tony surfs through.
No, we have one more quote
Elephant
from
Tube?
Singh, and then after
Okay.
that. Okay. So basically, just the police, Delhi police, were not able to provide any legitimate evidence or just basically proof that Disha Ravi was doing anything actually sketchy. So this is what the judge said. He said, considering the scanty and sketchy evidence available on record, I do not find it palpable. I do not find any palpable reasons to breach the general rule of bail against a 22 years old young lady with absolutely blemish-free criminal antecedents and having firm roots in the society, and then send her to jail.
I'm sorry, I got hung up on the word palpable. That's the wrong usage of the word palpable, isn't it?
Find any palpable reasons? It's correct.
Isn't it palatable, not palpable? Palpable means
Palpable
like
Palpable means like bursting.
You can feel
Also.
it, yeah.
yeah.
So it's okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay,
Because,
all right.
Listen, he's given a good judgment. Don't be
No,
that
he's given a
picky
very good
bossy guy in the
judgment.
class.
Very good
But I
judgment.
can't
No.
understand that.
I would honestly, I'd be more likely to think that the place that Antriksh is reading that from has made an error than the judge has made an error.
Maybe. No, but it can be used in that context. It's a positive.
This is like the
context.
one time
But-
umpire's review has actually worked. And
Yeah.
umpires
But
call
work-
on bail
work
hitting or not.
but Tony worked after it went off. The electricity went off in the stadium for some time. Worked after bit. Also want to mention here that as far as Delhi goes, I think instead of worrying about women and toolkits, they should worry about men with tools. Flashing all over the place. So that's a far more egregious issue for me. Palpable problem there, as far as I'm concerned. Sorry. Taking a break now?
Yes.
Yep.
Nobody, you'll want to not take a break? Okay.
Yes,
no,
yes,
we take a break. We follow you. You
Because
say
we're a
take a break, we
democracy,
take a break.
we always keep the forum open, Amit Toshi. You want the break, we do the break. You don't want the break, we don't do the break. Democracy, let all voices be heard. Tony, break?
Yeah, let's argue about the break for 5 minutes. No, let's take a break.
Let's argue about the break. Or keep the break. All right, here's the break. And we're back from a fabulous 12 minutes of doing nothing. That's the show, actually, not the break. But now we've got the second half is always better because we've got more interesting topics, apparently. I've been putting under pressure. I know this.
Okay, no. It is a very
Yeah.
interesting topic. The petrol price hikes
Oh, God.
in India. Right now in Bombay, as we speak, it is 97
98.
today.
98. I just
Okay.
filled.
Oh, you just filled?
98
Oh, God.
batting. Cross your fingers. 100
God,
is not that
any
easy.
day,
No, the
yeah.
field is coming in.
Exactly.
in.
Yeah, and tomorrow there's going to be a Bharat Bandh, just so people are aware. Tomorrow, 26th
We call it
February.
lockdown in Maharashtra. We call it lockdown. You call it Bharat Bandh. We just run everything.
But yeah, so crazy.
Oh.
Petrol prices are on the rise in a lot of cities. It has already crossed
So,
100 rupees
I'll
mark.
Sylvia, I'll just set that up because we just tried to write a script on it. So we did some research. $31 cost of petrol, $44 is the profit margin when you resell it. And then to reach 98, it's all the taxes and surplus, which is about $55 more. $55 more if you do it on the percentage of what you are going to sell at 44, it's close to about 60-65% increment for no reason. Not no reason, I'm sure some of them are justified, but it just seems too big. It sounds like a third world country. When you remember India and under Morarji Desai, God rest his soul, I think we had reached 97% tax or some joke like that. So it's just, I mean, it's a parody now. How can it be like that?
is ludicrous, right? I mean, like for taxes to constitute such a large portion of petrol, and fuel is basically what fuel drives costs of everything. Every single good
Correct.
that you
Yeah.
buy, right? There is a
Yep.
fuel cost component in it. Everything.
Yep.
So I mean, like for there to be such a large tax component over here makes no kind of sense.
And what
I-
Tony says earlier, sorry about the biryani, works here as well. We should pay the 44 and say, look, you guys keep the tax, you pay it yourself. So we pay 44, the fair price.
Yeah.
Really. Sorry, Amit, go on.
Yeah.
No, it's just so I have nothing more to add to that. Just other than it's insane that we're
So-
paying this much more tax.
Tony, how bad is it in, have you seen the station prices in the fuel station there in Kerala at the moment?
Yeah,
I don't
it's,
know.
it's a little better off here. I think we are in the early 90s.
No, so is it worth my while to fill my car in Kochi and then drive back to Alibag? And
For the
would that make
biryani,
sense or
I'm
not?
guessing it'll be great.
Yeah.
But one of the quotes from this scraping the bottom of the barrel from our political class was, our government is sensitive to the concerns of the middle class. That is why India is now increasing the focus on ethanol to help farmers and consumers. So as a
Ethanol.
middle class person from Kerala, I'm happy at increasing the quantity of ethanol that is produced. But I think
My
ethanol
God.
is mixed with petrol, right? So it's apparently
Yeah,
like a
but
cheaper-
ethanol is one of the least green friendly kind of this, right? It hasn't been shown over and over again that using ethanol as a mix, the amount of carbon footprint that you need to create ethanol far exceeds the amount of carbon footprint that it takes to extract oil and use it. Ethanol, I mean,
Yeah.
you got to go electric. You got to go electric. You got to go hybrid. Ethanol is not the right answer.
Or is it possible to request the government to give us test ethanate instead of ethanol, which is what men in my age group need, test replacement therapy, which ethanate will be cheaper also. And then that would help us because we'll be able to run instead of using the car. So there could be a circular point here where we reach some sort of success. So can you request the government, Tony, since you seem to have the
I like how I'm being put on the spot, but the other suggestion is more workable, which is to increase the natural gas in the energy basket to 15% from 6.3%, right? And we know nobody does gaslighting better than
Well,
some
back
of the
in
people.
Maharashtra, they tell you if you want to save your fuel money, just stay at home. That's all they've been saying for the last year. So, it's very clear. There's no action why can't it reverse? It has reversed a little bit up and down over the years. It goes down a bit by 5%, then it sort of comes up
It
again.
never goes down. When? How? It
No,
hardly
it does.
ever
It does.
goes down.
It does. It reached 80, it went down to 77. Trust me, bro, because I still have that middle class mentality where they tell
Yeah.
you, oh, that $3 now down again. So quickly go and fill, even though you're three quarters. We still do
Yeah.
that.
It's
stupidity,
technically-
why I can't.
So
Technically
where is
deregulated, right? So
is
the
it though?
40
I mean,
yeah, the 44 part of your fuel is actually dependent on the market. So when the crude oil prices go down, that component goes down. But what the government correspondingly does is increases the tax component. So effectively for the consumer, it is never passed on when the price drops. But
yeah,
when it
we had
increases the-
crude prices drop very
Humanity at
very
its best.
hugely. Right, crude prices dropped to like I think like 20% of what they were at like peak at some point, right, in the last couple of years.
yeah,
It was like $100.
doesn't-
It went down to like $15-18, something like that.
Does it descend to the consumer or not? What's the
No.
point?
No, it doesn't.
during the pandemic, it actually went down by 50%. That's when the government thought we can, get some tax money. So
Yeah.
they raised it.
Or-
When the price went back up, they never reduced it. So that's why now.
No,
we are
no. In
close to
April of
100.
last year, it went down drastically, but we weren't allowed to drive or leave the building. So it went down, but it was just like symbolic. You could look at it. I could send you photos. That was the time. I know you guys were filling in April, May when they first allowed us out, where they would take your credit card and wipe it and sanitize it with gloves and whatever. Now he puts his hand on my shoulder, takes the thing, he does it, licks his lips, puts it back in. How things have just changed though? Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Still very not interested.
No,
Fair
but
enough.
yeah, so true, man. All the time. Now, sometimes they don't even wear masks anymore. They just come and speak
They
to
don't wear
you.
masks.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Neither me nor them wear a mask while
Okay.
filling.
Then
I
you're
suddenly
also at
realized
fault.
mine is I wear it here. I hate wearing it. But I'm in an AC car mostly. You put it down. That guy's also it's there. But keep in mind, he's on a 12-hour shift or something. No one's keeping that mask on.
Yeah, nobody
for
can wear
12
masks.
hours.
Hours. Correct. Yeah, very true. The
Except
next thing we should
Batman.
talk.
But he works second half.
The next thing we should talk about is Australia has passed a landmark law requiring Facebook
Amit
and
Doshi
Google
Zindabad.
to now pay for news. So now they'll have to start paying for
If
local
you
news.
Now, first he'll correct me. If you lift my news from my local station and you put it on your platform, should I be paid or not? Because you are getting listeners and hits from my creativity or whatever, not creativity, but my source.
Yeah, news is creativity right now, so you're not far off.
Yeah.
No, but
It's a
that's
very high
Cyrus,
standards.
that's a fundamental misunderstanding or misreading of
So
what's
please
happening.
clarify.
Right? What is happening when Google, so let's take Google and Facebook as two separate things, right? So when Google is indexing your website or your page, right? Google is only pointing to your page. Google is not presenting your news. All Google is doing is saying, hey, you want to know about this? Here, go here and read it. That's all they're doing. Okay. In the case of Facebook, when people are talking about news on Facebook, people consuming news on Facebook, that is because your friends are putting links on Facebook with their own commentary, or the sites themselves are putting news on Facebook. Now, the thing is, what's happened over here is multiple issues are getting conflated. Have revenues for news organizations gone down? 101% they have. And they've gone down because of their own fault. Okay, they've decided, hey, you know what, for our digital thing, let's use Google and Facebook ad networks for our advertising on this. That has led to a race to the bottom where the revenues have gone down. Instead of selling it themselves through sponsorship or what have you, they wanted to use automated systems. Right? And now you're doing that and your revenue is going down. So now you want to take your money back from the people who are selling ads on your behalf.
That's right.
Yeah, no, that's insane. That's insane. You're getting that money anyway. That money is coming to you only. But it's just, and here is the most fundamental problem with this, right? The most fundamental problem with it is you cannot charge somebody to link to your website. The internet will break if you do that. The internet cannot exist in its current form if you have to pay to link to somebody's website.
Yeah.
It
So
just
Tony, I
won't.
hope you've learned a lesson.
Does that
here.
mean if
No,
Google and
even from
Facebook,
of Amit's rant, I don't understand what's going on again. Yeah.
No, but even from an incentives perspective, right? Like Facebook wants to keep its users on its own platform. So linking out to an external website is actually counterproductive for them because you're spending less time on Facebook and more time on, the Sydney
Whatever.
post or whatever
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
so
It's
if,
not
like
even
the
in their
Sydney
interest. They're
Post.
like, okay, we'll give you everything and also news because you want to consume it. But if you take away news, you might as well watch baby pictures or cat videos.
And let me further that argument also a little bit.
Which in many cultures is top of the line news, Tony. Don't be judgmental. Really. Nothing like a good cat.
Let me kind of also further kind of push that a bit. No? So what these guys are doing is essentially they're categorizing uncategorical information, which is uncategorized, right? That's what Facebook and Google are doing essentially. They're organizing information so that you can access it in better ways. Okay. Now today, why are news sites special? Right? What makes news special compared to somebody who is writing their own personal story blog? Why should the news sites get a cut of revenue and not this?
Look, coming from India, a country which has copied so many people in forms of art, whether it's music or cinema, at the end of the day, it's coming from you. The perspective is coming from them. The spin is coming from them, right? So it's an organic creation of its own, although it's basically lifted.
But no, it's not lifted. It's being sent to them. The traffic is sent to them.
So you're talking about what comes from Reuters.
So here's the thing, right? So what did Australia do fundamentally? Well, what did they finally do? They backed down completely, right? The two key provisions that were in the law, they said, okay, fine, screw it, we won't do this. One is Facebook gets to choose who they work with and who they don't work with. Australia does not get to dictate who that is. And Facebook and Google already, they know this, right? And so they are unwilling to do this because it turns their business unviable. The second you say that news organizations are special and they should get paid for linking for, right? Why should Reddit not get paid for when you link to them? What makes news organizations more different than Reddit? What makes news organizations different than Medium? What makes news organizations different than my own personal blog?
Fair enough. Okay,
other than their own ability to kind of dictate the narrative, which they do over and over again. Okay. I feel I have feelings about this. I feel very strongly.
Yeah. But we need to cut from here very quickly.
Because you have to leave.
Already lost to India. Yeah, Australia beat India 2-1, and now Google beats Australia 2-1. So it's not looking good. But we have. Yeah, go on. Fast.
Do you think like Facebook and Google need other kinds of regulations in this kind of field? In this kind of field?
Absolutely, they're horrendous corporate citizens, both of them. Both of them are terrible, right? I mean, like Facebook more than Google, but at the same time, this law is like, you're basically this is a horrendous law. but Google and Facebook are both Facebook more than Google. Google is not so bad, right? But
I'll tell you
Facebook
this,
is
Tony.
Huh?
Sorry, I'll just put it in perspective. For Amit, the renaming of the stadium, Disha Ravi's bail, petrol prices, okay, touching. But you, Reagan, try to come on strongly and shut down the internet with certain draconian laws. And he's just, that and Apple. Those are exclusive. It's very clear. We need a separate show, Amit, for you because this is not going to fly here.
Yes.
So can
Facebook
we do
is
AMAs quickly, bro?
Yes, we should.
Facebook is Amit's Oval Maidan, right?
Yeah. Everybody's got an oval Maidan.
Where he takes his dog for
Super
a
good.
walk. And
You
And
insensitive bastard.
pisses all over it.
yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm not a Facebook fan at all, right? I think that they do horrendous things all the time, but this is the worst kind of law that can be imagined.
I thought you were just saying it to get away from the age thing. With Facebook and ageism that now exists, especially with the younger people, if you dare mention it. Ouch. Go on, AMAs.
All right, let's get to the AMAs. The first one comes from Rohit Sharma. Wow, Rohit Sharma is watching us.
Wow. He's still batting.
Yeah, he's still
Listen, cricket is a slow game. And they were grafting yesterday. So at the non-strikers end, you just whip out your phone and you send it to
nice. He says, Rohit Sharma says, how do you deal with a colleague / friend who overshares their personal lives?
Oh, I hate that. Tony, you want to go for that? Guys.
No, I was just
pile on to you,
wondering, what was it that Virat Kohli said to Rohit Sharma in the middle of the pitch that led to this comment? Sorry, go on.
I think their problem. Oh God, let's not go there. But
both are new parents and fathers, right? So I'm guessing it might have been something related to that, probably.
But clearly, they're not parents together, so let's not confuse people. Separate ways. Look, I don't care. Imran Khan and Mianda didn't get along, but the Pakistani team was better for both of them being in it. Gavaskar, Kapil Dev didn't get along, better for both of them in it. Football has repeated so many examples. Rugby, everywhere. Even politics for that matter. I mean,
Kobe
look at
and Shaq.
Maharashtra. I was going towards Congress and Shiv Sena holding hands, but you can stay with your Americanism, man. You go right back to where you come from. Go sue Facebook, but for reasons that make sense. Kobe and
I just
Shaq.
thought I'd throw that in there.
All right.
To see your reaction.
Okay, but we haven't answered the
else.
question, guys. The question is about the guy who just gives you everything. Like, she left me for X, Y, Z reasons, and you just caught off guard. Tony, you want to take it?
I actually don't have too many colleagues who do that, but like
they don't like
it's
you?
funny, right? When no, I'm an engineer and then an MBA, so like we have the opposite problem. We only talk on Instagram and
you don't know women. That's okay. That's like us. You're on the right forum.
Yeah, but the funny thing is when people don't overshare, we seek it out on Instagram stories and stuff, and we like this voyeuristic tendency, right? It's just when it's in your face that you don't like it. So
no, I have a terrible story because I remember one girl had broken up in marketing when I was in MTV, and we had one on flight together to Delhi. So that's the whole drive in a car from Parel to the airport, then in the airport waiting for the plane, then in the plane, then drive from there to Gurgaon, somewhere miles away. And she was in tears all the time. She kept talking about what all happened and almost to herself half the time. And my required empathy level just didn't go up. I tried my best, but I was like, what the fuck? I just couldn't bear it after some time. I really felt bad that day, but it couldn't help her. It happened to you, Amit?
Many times. I mean, like I see, I'm not a big. I talk on this kind of a podcast, but otherwise in like life, I don't like to I'm not a big converse. I don't converse all the time, right? I don't talk all the time. So whenever people start telling
you
me,
haven't found the right platform, Google, Facebook, come to mind.
the platform that I used to talk is IVM podcasts. There you go.
Good luck.
No, but I can't deal with it, right? I mean, like whenever I have somebody start talking too much personal stuff with me, I'm trying to find a way to exit as soon as I can. And it's not even just it's not just work stuff, right? It's even unless you're one of my 10 closest friends, I'm not interested in your life that much. I'm just not.
But there are many other awkward conversations that come to mind also in the same family. Like I remember somebody doing some Muslim bashing at one school kind of thing, once. And I was like, God, just went on ranting away. I was like, this is really funny that so openly, making these kind of comments. And then again, you're very awkward because you don't know how to react properly. You don't want to fight with someone, but you don't want to endorse it for sure. So these awkward moments are there. We have to figure out a way to withdraw from a conversation where you're basically not seen. You're like a night watchman. No one remembers you. You played 3 balls and you went off.
I have a solution to that specific problem because I have that happen all the time, right? And when something like that comes up, my reaction is generally like, listen, I don't think we're going to agree about this. I think you're completely wrong. I think it's better we don't talk about this because it'll get heated.
Wow.
Right. And so
I think you're completely wrong. We're not discussing this very.
This I've used with my wife for sex. This is good, but it's been used. Give me new stuff, bro. New stuff. Tony, give me something, Tony.
Can you deflect from the topic at hand to bring in something else that they're uncomfortable talking about, so they just walk away?
That'd be interesting.
Like,
that's nice.
There are a lot of people who don't make political comments now because they're like, oh, I'm in an office space. What if I'm heard and stuff like that? So you suddenly, hey, what do you think about this fuel price rise? Or what do you think about the stadium renaming? And then they're like, they walk away from the conversation.
Isn't the government doing great, stellar work today? Renaming, petrol prices are high. Oh, but the one mistake, Disha Ravi is back out. Okay, next one, bro.
The next one comes in just a couple of comments, interesting comments. Sharda Datar says, Cyrus. No, wait, sorry. I read the wrong one. I went down. Okay, yeah.
You just said my name and put down the phone.
No, she had 2 comments. I was reading the wrong one. Sharda Datar says,
Tony's gone.
Okay.
Oh, Tony's video went off. Yeah, his video just shut
Tony,
down.
come back. We'll give you more footage, Tony. Don't go.
I'm back.
Tony. Yeah.
No, my daughter was knocking at my door, so I just asked her to pipe down. Sorry.
Okay.
So
how old is your daughter? Sorry.
5.
Then you have to open the door. Yeah, go on.
Sharda Datar, the next question comes in from Sharda. She says, I love Silvery and Amit's expression when Cyrus starts talking about cricket. That's this, yeah. But another related one is Ashwini Deshpande's. She says Amit's reaction to Maxwell is equally proportional to Cyrus's rant when Amit mentions any NBA player.
Yeah, so we cancel each other out. But although I'm slightly more interested in basketball than he is in, because any sporting achievement, even if you're not invested in the sport, is interesting to me.
I like knowing about cricket in like a broad sense. I don't want to. I do like watching the T20 matches. It's the one days and the test matches which kind of drove me away. Right, I enjoy watching a T20 every now and then, but I'm not into it the way a lot of other people are. Like, so I don't follow every match or this and that, but I'm happy to watch a match here and there.
Back in the day, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I was a big fan, especially when I think in Return of the Dragon, he takes the punch in the abdomen from Bruce Lee,
yes,
which
he does.
Tells you, that's a mark of a man. You can take one of the finest kung fu artists of his time, and you can go and hit me anywhere. So a lot of respect for him. Name took a long time to come across because all these 5 names together: Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. What is he? He was only a guy who the only guy who tan in an NBA match at that point, as far as I could see. Who was that short?
Will Chamberlain with 100 points in a match, right?
There you go. Will
Chamberlain,
the Harlem Globetrotters. Yeah. So it's there. Basketball is an interesting game for a little while, but I'm not invested in it properly. There's no emotion yet. I have done with tennis, with boxing, with football, and 100% with cricket, and to some extent with chess. I know that sounds ridiculous, but
I think with all sports now, basically you need to there needs to be a rooting interest, right? And I think that's what happens. Like my interest in basketball is consistent. I've always enjoyed basketball, but it gets much more intense when the team that I follow gets better, right? So when the Philadelphia 76ers are good, I'm following it much more carefully than I am when the 76ers are okay or mediocre.
You're losing me, but go on.
Okay. No, but I think it's the same thing with cricket, right? So as long as, I used to really enjoy Ganguly and Dravid, right? And so as long as they were there, I was watching a lot more cricket. And then once the two of them kind of exited, I kind of stopped watching that much.
Yeah. Remember when Dravid and Ganguly set T20 on fire? No, I'm saying Amit's favorite format is T20 and Dravid and Ganguly.
No, but that's what I used to watch.
We got the sarcasm, but I'm saying Ganguly is still there because there's a good chance to be CM of Bengal from what the rumors are out there, and I
don't care so much about that.
So he's very much and also other reasons. But so the investment in sport is always a big issue. But Silvery, you don't seem to have, for a young man, you're like Kunal, is it? You have no real sporting I mean, Tony
None.
seems to like his
Almost-
sport.
almost
Amit
none.
loves his basketball.
Like
How
I
is that?
I
That's
used to
very rare.
play a lot. I used to play a lot of sports when I was just a few years back, and now I don't play much either. But
Gilli
I was never
danda
interested
and
in watching.
marbles and all that are not really Olympic sports. So let's
No,
not
I
look
used
at
to play.
them
I used to play
seriously.
basketball and all. I used to play basketball. I played a lot of cricket. I played a lot of football. But again, in like school and college days. But ever since then,
Did you
not
use the
really.
same ball for all these sports?
Yeah, obviously. Why would you? Cricket ball basket into the basket. I'm very good
But
at it.
I want to put down a list of urban men that I know have no interest in sports, and I know quite a few now, and it's amazing. There are those. Growing up, I can't remember too many of those people who didn't like either cricket or football or tennis or some other small sport here or there, golf even. And now suddenly, Silvery, you're there. Kunal is there. His cousin Rahul is there. There's so many people. Tony, what's wrong with the country? Nobody cares
I
about
have
sport
no idea.
anymore.
It's
I'm
time.
going
It's
to
time.
rename the Wankhede after my friend Kunal because he has no interest in cricket at all. I think that irony would be complete then. Kunal,
You know, I
get to the
think-
stadium.
To give you a semi-serious answer, right? I think that part of it has to do with the domination of cricket coverage on every sports TV channel, right? If you're not into cricket, then every other sport is treated as a complete stepchild. They'll show stuff randomly. You'll not be able to catch matches appropriately. Football has changed
You
in
had a
the last
lovely
10,
Australian
15 years.
Open, which you got to watch every single ball. Plus, with the internet, you get to watch everything, honestly, in the smaller sports, if you want to call it that. So, I mean, yeah, fair enough. It's dominating, but there's options. You can look around.
No, but
once your passion
you-
is there for the subject.
Correct, right. So you have to kind of evolve to that, right? You have to get to the point where you're going to go out and take that trouble. I have the NBA app. I have the NFL
Do you
app.
have do you have a female mud wrestling app, which I've been searching for and I just can't get it? One of my favorite sports going on.
I do not have.
Silvery,
a female mother.
you may
I'll
want to take a look
torrent
at that.
it.
Yeah, please.
I have a
Not
related
torrent.
question. Is there a difference between fans of sports and fans of sports teams? Like there are like lots of cricket fans in India who are just like fans of Indian cricket team or their own IPL
Those are
team, right?
jingoists.
Yeah.
What do they of cricket know? Only cricket know. No? There's no point. It's pointless. I hate those people. I hate them because they attach themselves to a team. I know I spoke about being invested, but there's no interest in the game. You can't enjoy a Pakistani player or a West Indian player. I mean, if you really like Amit is watching the NBA, I'm sure he roots for one team, but he enjoys the performances of the others when they stand out.
Yeah, I watch a game every morning, right? I mean, like every morning I start a game at 7:30.
Get a life, bro. Every morning. What the hell?
7:30. I put a game on. I do what I'm doing.
You better work harder for IBM. What the hell is going on?
I wake up at 7:30 in the morning. What do you think I'm doing?
Well, I hope you were playing with something else, but apparently not. Cheers.
No, nothing at all.
Should I get to the next one? There are a few more great questions.
Yeah, quick, bro. I've got to shoot. I have to pretend to work, remember?
Yeah, absolutely. This one comes in from Daman Molri. This one is very interesting. Okay. So like a very unique question. We haven't gotten something like this before. Daman Molri says, "Hi guys, need some serious life advice. I am from Canada and lost my job a few months back. Now I'm planning to move to another city, but where none of my friends, that is my girl, what? Okay, sorry. Now I'm planning to move to another city where one of my friends, she's a girl, is also moving to that city. Now he says, and it's practical for us to stay together, but my girlfriend doesn't agree with the situation and it's getting difficult for me to stay here and maintain my expenses.
Oh, you want
Please
me
help.
to endorse that? What
Please
the
help.
hell, bro? You're going to blame us? Tony Sebastian said so, so I did it. I mean, listen, this guy's going to get... There's a famous Firdausi saying, which I cannot use profanity because that's what it is. Hello?
Yeah, of course. It's not like we
sometimes the fucking you do isn't worth the fucking you get. You must always, as men, remember this line. All right? It's a very clear line. A concept in philosophy is actually very intellectual. Just remember, is it worth it? That's all it comes down to.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to endorse that, bro, because that guy will be after me, man. I mean, it's possible. It's not impossible that you can have a platonic relationship. I'm not saying no. But I would not be the guy who would coach this guy because I think I don't want to be part of that house. Come on. What do you think, Tony? What would you do if it was your girlfriend?
No, I'm just wondering why the girl is in quotes in that comment. But anyway, like it's
yeah.
This seems like an elaborate, one of those movie plots that Bollywood will celebrate.
It's a Netflix setup for a nice 6-season show. I don't know.
I
Amit,
don't
you're
know.
not
Is
married.
it is
You
it
call
really? It seems fairly straightforward. I mean, like the idea is, can you have male and female mixed roommates, right? And I think the answer to that
Human
is
nature,
yes.
bro. You're talking from a neutral point of view. When you're
Dude, I
emotionally
had
attached to
female roommates
somebody,
when in
no,
1995 and
no, no. Did you
1994,
have a
no, 95
girlfriend?
and
Roommates are fine.
96.
Did you
Your
have a
girlfriend is getting
girlfriend at the
jealous. Is the
time
problem?
who
No,
said,
but your
"Okay,
girlfriend is
Amit,
getting
go and
jealous of the fact that there is a female roommate.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, that's what he's talking about. He's talking about a female
it's a
roommate. Am I
it's
But
a
right?
no, no,
hard
but
one."
but no, not a roommate. But she's saying she's already a friend. There's already some
So, but
familiarity.
I mean, like, you become roommates with friends only now. You don't really become roommates
That's
with
true.
No,
strangers.
even if it was a stranger, they could become friends, right? The potential is there. The
Yeah.
point is
Yeah.
not that. The point is the third party, the outside party, who's the lover, the actual professional, the one who's in the relationship. Are they going to accept this or not? Even if they say yes, do they mean yes? I mean, think about that as the months go on. Come on, you're in another country, you're alone, you got things, no, you're on lockdown, you're stuck with the person in the house all the time. I
I-
just say,
But
Amit,
I
whatever.
don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I disagree. I think that it's
We sound
how can you not?
naive when we weave away from electronics or basketball or the marketing meter that you have in your head, and we go into human frailty. I mean, you're not even looking at it from that point of view.
I'm
Tony, on the
looking
other
at.
hand, has been smiling from Kochi to Trivandrum. I can see that smile. I mean, the guy
No,
is so
I'm
happy.
just
He's like,
saying
I
that,
wish it happens to me.
No, I'm just saying that I think we can agree that serious life advice is not our forte, and
Oh,
no
that
one
is for
should
sure.
So-
base their
You should not be
judgments on
listening to us in
the
any
No,
way
yeah.
whatsoever.
So I think
You should ask the girl's parents. To get a good answer.
yeah.
Which
yeah.
girls?
Sorry, Selvari, say.
So Daman, it just in his head, just reverse the situation. If the girlfriend was the one moving in with a male friend, would you be comfortable with that? And if the answer is yes,
Very good.
then this is fine. If the answer is no, then
That's
this
a
is not fine.
hypothetical question. It has to really happen. Because
That's
you see, all
yeah,
these sound
okay,
good
yeah.
and you want to be noble and pure of mind and believe in the best and all that. But when it actually happens, I mean, just drive a person mad over a period of
Yeah.
time, even if not immediately.
Theoretically, everyone's Amit.
Oh, Amit, you last of the Mohicans. You wonderful, naive, innocent man. You sound like a 12-year-old
How am
boy
I
now.
being naive about this? I mean, I'm sorry, but
No, because human nature is such that you put people together and shit happens.
well, shit
That's
can
the
happen,
whether
but
it's
then
a
I mean,
Shakespearean
you
play
don't have to
or
live together for shit to happen.
Yeah,
No,
that's
the way to
true.
look at it,
If
bro.
he's
But
if he's
what
going to cheat
Cyrus
on her,
said
then he's
is
going to cheat on her,
Yeah,
regardless of
That's
whether.
the
exactly.
show's name.
Yeah,
Cyrus
yeah,
says
no,
the
you were
show's name,
saying that
Tony.
when you put people together, stuff happens. That's the founding idea behind arranged marriage, right? Like you don't need to know
They
the
hope.
person.
And then stuff happens later.
Stop.
Okay, on that
Proximity
excellent
associates.
note, can I exit?
We
Yeah,
can. Yeah.
Okay, quick.
yeah,
Okay, one
Gary,
last
call
one.
for me.
Last one.
Yeah.
Last one. This one comes in from Abhijit. He says,
Oh.
"Do you guys think it's fair to have umpires and third umpires from a participating nation as opposed to from a neutral country, as we are seeing?"
Yeah,
in
but
this
this is
latest
again logistical issue, right? Because they couldn't
Yeah.
fly these guys down. They don't want more people around. So now they're going with the mix and match thing where they'll keep from the next series. It'll be if it's India, one Indian and one foreign, one neutral. That's what they're going to try till COVID is over. But I think it's purely logistical. What do you want to do? I'm saying, why don't we have more female umpires? The game has to mix it up a little bit now. Now that you mentioned the girl staying with the guy and the other girl far away, I'm thinking, where are the girls? Let's have more girls, Tony. Where are the ladies? Ladies, guy.
No,
Stop
but
smiling
seriously, I
that
think
sleazy smile. We look bad.
no, umpiring these days is very, very professional, right? And like any umpiring error gets shown up multiple times. So
exactly.
I don't think anyone's going to have like a bias in terms of, unless you want to have a really short career because you're promoted or
True,
put into the
true.
elite panel based on the decisions
And,
you make and how much trolling
Uh,
they get on social media.
And they get decent
And-
money, Tony.
Yeah,
These guys are the elite panel. So at least in cricket, even in football, I think they've improved now. They make decent packages. It's a proper job. It's not like, you just turn up, wear a coat, which is not fitting you
Yeah,
properly.
they're professionals.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah, remember the old days when we had those umpires who would do the nose dig? First give the decision, then, all that. Those were cricketing bakras at the best. I love those. Yeah. They just, the finger of death, and then, yeah. Change my mind coming up because Virat is staring at me. Ouch. All right. Are we done, boys?
yes, I think
Yep.
we're good.
May I depart? All right. I'll say
Whoa.
bye to you and I'll call in the professional. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye, Tony.
Bye.